Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back for part 2 of my Thursday morning beach walk at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. It's beautiful out here, a little humid. Humidity's around 84% maybe. Temperatures, 80, 81. Nice little breeze coming out of the southwest, southwest. Water temperature 83. We're up in Area 5. Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park, North Naples, Florida. Daryl, Carrie, I had an incredible morning this morning. I got to witness one of our female loggerhead sea turtles laying her eggs up on the beach with a couple of our park rangers early this morning. That was really cool. Got a video to share. I had to, obviously you stay way back. She was out late. I had to use the digital zoom on the camera, so it's not the clearest video and photos, but it's still cool. We saw her up on the beach for, I don't know, a good 12 minutes or so before she made her trek back to the water. Just too cool. My heart's still pumping a little fast from watching it. It was a little adrenaline rush for me. Still dealing with this red drift algae here in the water, up on the shore. Again, don't get it confused with red tide. Yesterday we saw some crawl tracks up here. It was a false crawl, but we did see one of our sea turtles came up here at the north end. Boy, yesterday was a great morning with 5 new nests here in the park. That was awesome. I know for sure we got one new one today. I don't know if there's any more. Wiggins Pass just ahead of us here. There's what's left of that false crawl from yesterday morning. You can see the little U-turn she made up there. It's always an exciting time when our sea turtles are nesting. Boy, beautiful, beautiful colors yesterday morning. I don't know if you caught that little video that I shared. It's gorgeous. We're going to walk down the beach here in a few minutes. Hey, if you're just tuning in, this is the north end of Del Nor Wiggins Pass State Park. Wiggins Pass, just in front of us there. Barefoot Beach on the other side of the pass. North Naples, Florida. Beautiful Thursday morning. Cindy, good morning. Thank you for those stars. we're going to start our walk back down the beach. We're walking into the wind. Boy, that breeze is nice. Jackie, good morning. Steve, thank you for those stars. Those clouds got thick over here to the east. Rose, good morning. Beverly, good morning. Happy Thursday. Boy, it's nice and quiet out here today, huh? Roy. Well, I did a little walking yesterday morning. Put in almost 7.5 miles here at the beach yesterday morning. Believe me, I felt it. Walking on this sand and this uneven surface, man. That 7.5 miles felt like 10 miles for sure. Oh man, I'm in my own little world right now, walking along here, daydreaming. All kinds of little thoughts running through my mind. This is the place to come and do your thinking, that's for sure. No place better than the beach. We still have that big drop off here. It's going to be a while before that ridge goes away. There's a spot where it's not too bad. Well, this morning's going to be Pete and Nancy's last morning on the beach. I know Nancy's going to miss this place. I just feel so blessed being able to come out here. Being so close. This park. It's a beautiful beach. Being able to share it with my friends is even more awesome. Share my morning walks. I posted a couple pictures early this morning that I took as I was crossing over the Bluebill Avenue Bridge just before you get to the main entrance of the park here. The only entrance to the park, other than by boat. If you happen to see those photos, it was almost pitch dark out, almost just completely dark. There was just a little bit of light. This darn iPhone 13. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's got this night mode on it, night shot, where you can set the shutter, and it was like a 1 second exposure. And it looks like the sun was shining. It's amazing how far technology has come and is going. finally going to be able to retract messages and edit text messages on the iPhone. That is so cool. How many times have you sent something and it was like the wrong word was in there, it was misspelled, or you sent it to the wrong person? It's so cool to be able to unsend, finally. Well, Dexter's down on Vanderbilt Beach somewhere. He's probably up on the sidewalk. I doubt he's on the beach walking. He started on the beach yesterday, but then went back up onto the sidewalk. I've yet to see him out here. Our paths just have not crossed, and they probably won't cross. We're both at opposite ends here, it seems, in the morning. But I know he's glad to be back out here. Missed his morning walks. Might get some sun here, peeking through the clouds. Showing here. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Hit that share button if you're enjoying the view. every morning. This is different. Just never know what we're going to see out here. Get up on some higher ground here. End of Area 3 now. The skybox is under that pine tree in the center of the screen. I'm in thought this morning. Just thinking about things, some little things I got going on in my life. Little issues, nothing serious, just the normal, everyday obstacles that you got to overcome. Hey, thanks for the stars. How much is gas out in your neck of the woods, Daryl? We haven't hit $5 here yet, but we're getting close. Those poor people in California, well, that's California for you. I have cut way back on my driving. I have not been out to Kauai-Chobe for a while. $5.09 in Ohio. Cleveland, $5. Man. Who'd have thought, huh, that it would be just skyrocketing this fast? Crazy. What are we going to do when it hits $10 a gallon? Insane. Sit at the beach. Amen to that, Randy. Sit at the beach and watch the tide roll in and roll away again. Hey, thank you for the stars. That helps with the gas. Your tips are what get me through each week, though. I really appreciate the stars, but those tips are what get me by from day to day. getting nuts out there. If you'd like to send a little tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you in advance. Bad Bob sent a tip yesterday. I appreciate that. Bob Looney. Bob and Sherry. Gotta mention Sherry. He probably has to get the okay from her. That's usually how it works when you're married. A little bit of light peeking through the trees here, hitting the beach. Crazy. Look at this. A giant crater. I'm guessing somebody can't read the big sign at the entrance to the park. Fill your holes in before you leave the beach. Come on, people. It's common sense. Why would you leave a hole like this on the beach? That would not be a good thing for one of our mama sea turtles to fall into. She could get stuck in that one. Man, fill in your holes. Somebody will come along here. If not, I'll fill that in later on my way home. Kick the sand back into it. I can't believe how big a hole that was. How simple is it to understand? Leave the beach the way you found it. Leave it better than the way you found it. What do they say? They say leave only footprints. Gosh. This is hard to see, but here's our new nest. One new nest that I know of today, right up here. I'm gonna guess that's number 22. I don't think the park's open yet, so I don't want to go up there, but this is it, my friends. I saw this girl on the beach here this morning. I was coming up the beach, and the park rangers were like, stop. I'm like, what? There she was. The mama sea turtle was up there on the beach. We kept quite a distance away from her. But I did get some video of her, as did the park rangers. We followed the rules. Never, ever, ever, ever approach a nesting sea turtle on the beach. Never use any kind of lights. If you're keeping your distance, no lights. No camera lights, no cell phone lights. Stay away. Do not spook the sea turtles. It's very tempting to want to get up there and get a beautiful photo, but do not disturb the sea turtles. I did what I could with the iPhone. It was kind of dark in the beginning and she was far away. I did the best I can. I want to go home and edit the video. I want to put a good message on there. I also want to remind people about the darn holes. Thank God she didn't fall in that hole. It wasn't far from where she came ashore. We're in Area 1 now. I didn't notice any other tracks on the beach here. Don't know if there's any other new nests. Oh, I take that back. I did see one other crawl. Saw one other crawl. Took a picture of it early this morning. I think this was it. I think this was the other one. I took a picture of it early this morning, and by George, I think there's another nest. I think there is a nest here. I don't know if that's... What I do is I look for footprints going through the tracks. I don't see any. So this could be nest 22 and the other one's 23. We'll find out on our way back up the beach. That is just too cool. We got another one. So exciting. I did not think, when I saw that early this morning, I thought it was a false crawl. She didn't go up high into the dunes, unfortunately. We're probably going to walk back up the beach, up to Area 4 at least, and say hello and goodbye to Pete and Nancy. I'll check the two new nests on the way up the beach. I haven't noticed any dolphins going by. It's a little harder to see them when the sun's not shining bright and you got some swells out there. Bring a step ladder when you come to the beach if you want to get in the water. I'm just kidding. Although that is a steep drop off there. What you need to do is make yourself a little ramp. Kick the sand down there. And just slide down. It's also a pretty good ledge in the water. So if you do go in the water, be aware of that. Walk in and walk out cautiously. We're almost down to the end of the park. Vanderbilt Beach there in the distance. Turn around and start walking back up the beach. I'll double check those numbers on those nests. That'll be part 3. It's got to be getting close to 8 o'clock, isn't it? Don't see anybody in the park yet, but there are little white ibises over here. $7.57. Well, that's close. peeking out through the clouds. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Still have our flags at half mast here. I love it when there's some clouds. As long as we got some blue sky and the sun's out, I love it. Love those little clouds. Well, I'm going to call it a morning on this one. I'll be back with part 3 of my Thursday morning beach walk here shortly. I'm going to snap off a few photos, so stay tuned for that. If I don't see you later, have an awesome day, an awesome Thursday. Tell your friends about our beach walks. Invite them to tag along with us. I usually start around 6:30. All depends what's going on weather-wise and what's happening here at the beach. Something might delay me once in a while. Always a fun time, though. Great way to start your day. Southwest Florida Television, bringing wonderful people just like you together, one beach walk at a time. If I don't see you later, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb. Stand